welcome to Too Fond of Books. My name is Janelle and this is Murder Mystery Monday. I love doing these videos. In this series I recommend one usually backlist book from my collection to you that I have enjoyed in the mystery genre somewhere. Sometimes it's historical mystery, sometimes it's a contemporary, sometimes it's vintage, whatever it may be. And I love doing these videos and focusing in on one mystery in particular. So for today, I want to recommend Heavens Above by Rhys Bowen. This is from a series that I think is underrated in the Rhys Bowen canon. She's very famous for her Royal Spy Nest series, and rightly so. She's done the Molly Murphy series. She's also written a lot of standalone books. But the Constable Evans series doesn't get talked about, so I wanted to recommend this, the first one in the Constable Evans series, Heavens Above. This is a series that is set in Wales, which is one of the reasons why I really enjoyed it. I don't read a lot that's set in Wales, and so I think that's great. The description on the back says, Constable Evan Evans was glad to trade city life for idyllic Llanfair, a Welsh village that time forgot. But this little town has its share of eccentric characters. 2 ministers vying for the souls of their flock, 1 lascivious barmaid, and 3 other Evanses, Evans the meat, Evans the milk, and Evans the post. But before Evan, now known as Evans the law, can enjoy Llanfair's tranquility, he's called to the scene of a crime as brutal as any in the big city. 2 hikers have been murdered on the trails of the local mountain. And now Evan must hunt down a vicious killer in a town where one of these lovable new neighbors could prove to be deadly. So I love the setting for this series. Constable Evans is a great character. There's kind of, I think I can make a connection between the Hamish Macbeth series with MC Beaton. If you like that series, then I think that you're going to like the Constable Evans series as well. This first book came out in 1997, so it is a definitely backlist. Here's from the prologue. The bus groaned its way up from the coast, belching out a cloud of diesel smoke before it came to a halt outside the first house of a small village. Llanfair, the driver called, looking back at the young man who sat behind him, clutching a backpack. Is this it? Tommy asked dubiously, peering out through the windscreen at the row of slate-roofed cottages. This is the closest I'm going to stop, the driver said in a lilting Welsh accent. Ask at the village. They'll tell you from there. Tommy stepped down and hoisted his backpack onto his shoulders as the bus roared away, leaving a dark trail of smoke behind it. He stood there for a moment, taking in the unfamiliar sights and sounds. The neat rows of cottages, some whitewashed, but most of them gray stone, built, Tommy suspected, with slate taken from the quarry he had noticed farther down the pass. The rows of cottages huddled under steep green slopes, down which ran parallel bright ribbons of water. High above, Tommy could see white dots he knew must be sheep. 2 dark specks that sped around them must be the sheepdogs, he decided. He watched, entranced, as the white dots came together in a big white blob that began moving steadily forward. Now that the bus had gone, he could hear distant baws floating down the breeze. So that's from the beginning of Heavens Above, the first in the Constable Evans series by Rhys Bowen. Let me know in the comment section if you've read Rhys Bowen and if you've ever heard of the Constable Evans series. I would love to know. So this is definitely a cozy mystery, definitely on the cozy side, set in Wales. Yeah, with just a nice, I like the main character of Constable Evans, and yeah, just kind of village life kind of style of mysteries. So that is my recommendation for today, and I will see you for another video soon. Bye.